And so this is Copper's Hill?
It's Cobblers.
Cobblers.
Yeah.
Cobblers.
This is our stunning Shiraz, and you see when I said that we have some, well, you won't even find the grapes because that's how covered they are in foliage.
Yeah, see that now.
You see that?
And why is that? This is your most sun-exposed area.
Because they have a lot more sun exposed.
Which way are we facing here?
We are west facing.
West facing.
Yeah. Northwest facing. Yeah.
Northwest facing, which is the sun as opposed to northeast, southeast in Europe.
Exactly. And there you have the, and this is a very, very special plot here, because most of this is reserved for our Triple S.
Okay, your Triple X.
The Saxenburg Shiraz Select.
Oh.
Well, the Triple S was basically our, it was in the beginning, and to this day, we're probably one of the only farms, especially in the 90s, that focused predominantly on export sales, building up export markets, where most of the other farms sold between 80 and 90% of their wines on the local market. So we, from the very beginning, wanted to build up a high-end, obviously, brand and bring what Saxenburg was in South Africa to the world. And in those days, South Africa still suffered very much from an identity crisis, because what the international market would say, well, great place to visit. If you want a Bordeaux-style wine with Bordeaux blends for a fraction of the price, buy South African wine. Instead of having the chateau on there, it has the old manor house.
Yeah.
So it really didn't have its own identity. And the first thing we did was move away from that and create a South African identity. And that's why you'll find the feather, the guinea fowl on there. You'll find the guinea fowl. And, so everything was geared very much towards creating that identity. What is South Africa? So when you have that product and you taste, yes, it is a South African wine. Yes, it feels like a South African wine.
Yeah.
And the Triple S, so obviously you had the guinea fowl range. You had the, obviously, harvesting there.
Yeah.
You want to take a shot of that? As you can see, they all cover themselves.
Back a bit.
Pretty well there. It's 38 degrees, but the sun is really quite hot out there. When you're harvesting, it'll probably be more like...
And this is the neighbouring estate, isn't it?
This is the neighbouring estate. What we said is, what we want to create is a wine that is so exceptional, bring it to the world, and to show people what South Africa, what Stellenbosch was actually capable of producing in the ultimate icon wine. And that's where the Triple S came in. And because our philosophy had always been a Shiraz-based one, it is 100% Shiraz wine, which will taste as well together. And that was our contribution to the best that we believed we could do here. What it is that we chose here is two main things. Number one, it's all of the ones I've just mentioned, and Shiraz is ideal for that. It's also ideal because back in the several decades ago, Anglo-American used to mine here. So it is a soil very rich in minerals.
Yeah.
A very rich soil, and then also up here, as I said, we have the granite decomposition, which also then makes for a great Shiraz terroir. The Stellenbosch Valley, the small Drakensberg mountains in the back, and that's the Stellenbosch Valley right here.
Very beautiful. So peaceful.
Unfortunately, the sun is a little strong, and so we're not getting much.
Should be wearing my hat. Give me a hard time.
Well, we won't stay in sun for